No, no. Look, it's all good. I appreciate everything that we've done, but...
Well, goodbye.
Dude, I totally get where you're coming from. I just think that I've outgrown promoting reps. A free pair, you say? Well then, my address is 550...
I feel like I'm chosen. I'm covered in gold.
Welcome back, friends, to another edition of Fauntleroy's Finest, and today we received another free gift from our friends at shoepop.ru. Oh!
I just want some milk.
That's right, folks, I was sent the one and only SB Dunk Orange Lobster. But like every time I receive a shoe from some random person from Hong Kong, I need to know, is this real or is it fake? Spoiler alert, I already know this one is fake. What I'm going to do today is I'm going to take this amazing rep from the guys at shoepop.ru and show you how to tell the difference between a fake SB Dunk lobster and a real one.
You see, magic. Got it.
First off, I want to thank our friends at shoepop.ru for donating this amazing replica to the channel. I will be giving away these size 12 very good replicas of these SB Dunk lobsters. Stay tuned to the end of the video and I'll tell you how you guys can win this pair for yourself. Before we get into it, I want to show a little love to our friends over at shoepop.ru. They hands down make some of the best replicas that I have ever seen in person. Plus, they have an amazing selection on their website. Shoepop.ru has all the hottest styles from all the top brands: Nike, Jordan, Yeezys, Off-Whites, even Bape, which is like the inception of reps. It's a rep of a rep of a rep.
What the hell?
They even have everybody's favorite big red boot. So if there's any type of shoe that you ever wanted, make sure to check out shoepop.ru for yourself. Link is in the description below. And if you buy anything, use code FAUNT to get that $10 off.
Nice.
Alright, enough with the shameless plug. Let's get into the video.
Let's do it.
Now, when you're trying to determine whether a shoe is real or not, there are a lot of little factors that you have to take into consideration. I'm going to take you through all the steps, show you what to check to make sure you don't end up with a pair of rep lobster dunks, unless you get them from shoepop.ru. First off is probably one that everyone has seen somebody do and wonder, what the hell are they doing that for? One of the easiest ways to check if a shoe is legit or not is the smell test.
One time I smelled the smell from an old tennis sneaker and it knocked me right out.
If it smells too much like glue, then buddy, you bought a fake shoe. Silly, but it's true, a lot of the fake shoes have a really strong glue smell on the inside of them. Although it's not that hard to get that smell to go away, you just leave the shoes out of the box for a day or two. It's a great starting point, and obviously you have to have the shoes in hand to do that. So if you're not doing an in-person meetup for these shoes, then obviously the smell test is absolutely useless to you.
Don't be fooled, man.
If you do the smell test and nothing seems off, or if you're not able to even see these shoes in person, the next thing to check is the check.
Let's check it out.
That's right, as you can see here, the real SB Dunk Swoosh is going to be a little thinner, whereas the fake SB Dunk Swoosh seems to be a little fatter and bigger. A lot of times on the fake shoes, the additional white around the outside of the swoosh is very jagged. Now with these, you can definitely see that the swoosh is a little bit fatter. It doesn't look that crazy, but you can see that it is bigger. It takes up more space. You can see that the check mark is supposed to be around the second lace. It's a little bit above that on this particular shoe. Again, the white leather around the check mark looks perfect on these, but it is a little bit fatter, and I can see what they're saying there. The next place you should take a look at are the ankle and sock liners. You can kind of see from this picture the leaves have a slightly different pattern on the fake and real pairs. Now these do look pretty good to me, to be honest with you. I can kind of see both in here for some reason, so I don't really think that's the most definitive answer as far as these particular shoes go. Again, I do think that these are better reps than most. Unless you get down on your knees and take a look at some serious details, it's really hard to tell that these are not legit.
This is too hard.
Next place to look is the back of the tongue. Now you'll see in this picture the real SB Dunks, they actually don't have a whole lot of space between the first words and the top of the shoe, where the fake ones will have a space before the lettering starts. So obviously this is a very easy way to say this one is fake. Also, the front of these, the Nike SB logo on the front of these on the real pair are a little smaller than the fake pair. You can see this one is decent, but it is a little bit bigger than it's supposed to be.
That's what she said.
When going through the pictures, the best way I can tell finding a real versus a rep pair is that toe box. First of all, the rubber band on these is going to be a little thinner than the rubber band on the real ones. And you can also see that this toe box is a little bit longer, bigger, whereas the real one is rounded off. The toe box of the real one looks a little bit fatter than the toe box on this one does. Another easy way to tell are the eye stays, this little piece right here. On the real pair, they come down a little farther, and on the fake pairs, they're kind of cut off even right here. You can see all the signs pointing to sus on this particular pair.
You're a fake and a phony.
And if we take a look at the back of the shoe, there are a bunch of details here that can help us determine whether this is a rep or not. As you can see from this picture, the real pair has a heel overlay that is a little higher than the replica pair. The Nike text on the legit pair has bigger letters than the ones on these. And as you can see on this shoe, the ankle liner is a good bit bigger on these than it would be on the legit pair.
Oh my God, Becky, look at her butt.
Another way to tell is the outsole. Usually the fake pair tends to be a darker shade of orange than the real pair. These look pretty good. I'll say most of the shoes from this place are pretty right on as far as colorways go, and the quality on these shoes is really top notch. As I like to say, the difference is in the details, and the next thing we should take a look at are how the laces are presented, at least on a dead stock pair. As you can see from the picture, the real pair has the extra laces tied into the laces that are already on the shoe. Also, you'll notice the replica shoe, the laces are wrapped around way more than the other ones. You can see in the picture as well, and on these.
Goddamn drivers!
And finally, if the shoe is past all these steps and you still question whether it is legit or not, then you should take a look at the box. And now, as you can see from the picture, I think some of the original Lobster SB reps came in a different box. Well, my shoes don't necessarily have that problem. This box looks like the legit real thing. Just know that the SB Dunk Lobsters come in this box and not that Tiffany Dunk looking thing that's in the picture. If you see it in that other box, then you 100% know it's a rep.
Why?
Alright, so to answer my question in definite terms, yes, I do have a rep shoe. For now. But if one of you out there would like to own this size 12 replica SB Dunk from our friends at shoepop.ru, I want you to comment down below, gimme dem lobsters. And in 2 weeks time, I will pick a random comment down below that says, gimme dem lobsters. And that person will get them. Thank you to our friends over at shoepop.ru for sponsoring this giveaway. And if you do pick anything up, make sure you use that code FAUNT to get $10 off your purchase. Alrighty guys, thank you so much for joining me on this learning experience. I hope that I've given you enough information to tell the difference between a rep SB Dunk Lobster and a real one.
What you tell me doesn't necessarily make it fact.
Thanks for watching, and if you have not yet gotten that fill of Fauntleroy that you need in your life today, well then you should check out these videos right here.
Put my whole arm in the rim, bitch, caught it. And I know Poppy get a key for the